Mercedes-Benz G-Class. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class is not just an SUV, it is an icon, a symbol of luxury, strength, prestige, and timeless design that has captured the imagination of car enthusiasts and celebrities across the globe for decades. When people think about rugged off-road vehicles, the G-Class instantly comes to mind, but what sets it apart from the rest is that it does not just offer capability, it also delivers luxury, sophistication, and a status symbol that very few vehicles can ever achieve. Known affectionately as the G-Wagon, short for Geländewagen, which means cross-country vehicle, in German, the G-Class has a story unlike any other, beginning with its origins as a military vehicle and evolving into one of the most luxurious SUVs on the planet. Its history, its engineering, its unmistakable design, and its cultural significance make it one of the most desirable vehicles in the world today. The story of the G-Class began in the 1970s, when Mercedes-Benz was approached to create a rugged and dependable military vehicle. At the time, the focus was not on luxury or prestige, but on creating a vehicle that could withstand harsh environments, climb difficult terrain, and endure extreme conditions. The project was developed with input from the Shah of Iran, who was a shareholder in Mercedes-Benz at the time, and the first prototype rolled out in 1979. This original G-Class was boxy, utilitarian, and built with strength and durability as its priority. It was designed for military and utility use, but Mercedes-Benz saw the potential to offer a civilian version as well, one that would retain the ruggedness but bring in comfort and features for regular drivers. What made the G-Class stand out from the beginning was its uncompromising philosophy. While other SUVs in the market began to evolve into softer, more road-friendly vehicles, the G-Wagon stuck to its roots with a body-on-frame construction, solid axles, and locking differentials. These were features that serious off-roaders demanded, and they became a hallmark of the G-Class. Over time, as luxury became more of a focus for Mercedes-Benz, the G-Wagon evolved into a status symbol. Celebrities, athletes, and influential figures embraced it not just because it was capable off-road, but because it looked unlike anything else on the road, commanding attention with its tall, boxy design and road presence. One of the most distinctive things about the G-Class is its design. Even after more than 4 decades, the overall shape has remained consistent, with its flat sides, squared edges, exposed door hinges, round headlights, and upright windshield. While many vehicles change dramatically in appearance over generations, the G-Class has maintained its iconic silhouette. This continuity in design is not a sign of stagnation but of timelessness. It is proof that when something is done right the first time, it doesn't need to be changed drastically. Every time you see a G-Wagon on the road, whether it's a classic model from the 1980s or a brand new AMG version, you know instantly what it is. This level of recognition is rare in the automotive world and is part of what makes the G-Class so special. Of course, the G-Class is not just about its looks. Underneath that boxy exterior lies serious engineering. Every G-Class comes with a ladder frame chassis that provides strength and durability. It has 3 locking differentials, something that even many modern off-road vehicles lack, which allows it to tackle the most demanding terrain. Whether it's sand, mud, snow, or rocky mountains, the G-Wagon can handle it. Mercedes-Benz has always ensured that despite its luxury appeal, the G-Class never loses its true off-road heritage. This balance between capability and comfort is what keeps it at the top of the SUV hierarchy. Inside, the G-Class has transformed from its utilitarian beginnings into one of the most luxurious interiors you can find in any SUV. High-quality leather, handcrafted details, cutting-edge technology, and advanced infotainment systems make the cabin a place of comfort and prestige. The seating position is commanding, giving the driver a sense of authority on the road, while the passengers are surrounded by elegance and space. Over the years, Mercedes has continually updated the interior to match modern expectations while still keeping some traditional touches that remind you of its rugged roots. For example, the grab handle on the passenger side of the dashboard has been a constant feature, symbolizing the G-Class's ability to go off-road while still being comfortable in the city. Another defining aspect of the G-Class is the AMG versions. Mercedes-AMG, the high-performance division of Mercedes-Benz, has taken the G-Wagon and turned it into a beast of speed and power. Models like the G63 AMG feature a handcrafted twin-turbo V8 engine that delivers astonishing horsepower and torque, allowing this large, boxy SUV to accelerate like a sports car. The roar of the AMG exhaust has become a signature of the G63, with its deep, thunderous sound echoing through city streets and mountain roads alike. This combination of raw power, luxury, and iconic design is what makes the AMG G-Class one of the most desirable vehicles among celebrities and car enthusiasts. But what really sets the G-Class apart from many of its competitors is its cultural significance. The G-Wagon is not just a car, it is a lifestyle statement. It has become a favorite among celebrities, rappers, athletes, and business moguls. From Hollywood to Dubai, the G-Class is a symbol of success, power, and individuality. It is often customized with unique paint jobs, special interiors, and aftermarket modifications, making each G-Wagon a reflection of its owner's personality. Its popularity in pop culture has only added to its allure, making it not just an SUV but a dream car for millions. Over the years, the G-Class has seen several special editions and unique variants that further cemented its legendary status. There have been convertible versions, six-wheeled versions like the G63 AMG 6X6, and even electric concepts. Each of these showcases the versatility of the G-Class platform while keeping its spirit intact. The 6X6, for example, is one of the most outrageous and capable off-road vehicles ever built, combining 6 wheels, 3 axles, and unmatched presence. It became an instant legend and a collector's dream. The latest generation of the G-Class, introduced in 2018, brought significant updates while preserving its heritage. It featured a more modern chassis, independent front suspension for improved ride comfort, and updated technology. Yet, despite these changes, Mercedes-Benz ensured that it still looked like a G-Wagon and still performed like one off-road. This balance between modernization and tradition is what keeps the G-Class relevant in today's world, where many vehicles lose their identity in the pursuit of innovation. When you look at the G-Class, you realize it is not trying to follow trends. It sets its own path. While other SUVs try to be sleeker, more aerodynamic, and more car-like, the G-Wagon proudly embraces its boxy shape and rugged roots. This confidence in design and purpose is part of what makes it so appealing. It is unapologetically itself, and that authenticity resonates with people. The Mercedes-Benz G-Class is also a testament to longevity. Very few vehicles can claim to have been in production for over 40 years with such consistent popularity. Its ability to adapt while staying true to its roots is what keeps it alive and thriving. Whether you are driving through the streets of Beverly Hills, the deserts of the Middle East, or the snowy mountains of Europe, the G-Class feels at home. Its global appeal is unmatched, transcending cultures and lifestyles. There is also something deeply emotional about the G-Wagon. For many people, it is not just a vehicle but a dream, a goal, something to aspire to. Owning a G-Class is a sign that you have made it, that you are successful, and that you value both strength and elegance. It is a vehicle that turns heads everywhere it goes, and it leaves a lasting impression. Even though the world is moving towards electrification, the G-Class continues to evolve. Mercedes-Benz has already announced electric versions, ensuring that this legend will live on in a sustainable future. The fact that Mercedes is committed to keeping the G-Class alive in the age of electric mobility shows just how important it is, not just for the company but for the automotive world as a whole. The G-Wagon has gone from being a military utility vehicle to a cultural phenomenon, and its journey is nothing short of remarkable. Every nut and bolt, every line in its design, every growl from its engine tells a story of heritage, strength, and prestige. It is a reminder that true icons never fade, they only grow stronger with time. The G-Class is not just a car you drive, it is a car that defines who you are. And when you put it all together, the history, the design, the engineering, the luxury, the power, and the cultural impact, you realize why the Mercedes-Benz G-Class stands in a class of its own. It is not just another luxury SUV, it is the luxury SUV, a living legend that continues to inspire, impress, and dominate. From its military beginnings to its modern-day celebrity status, the G-Wagon is proof that some things are truly timeless. Perfect thumbs up. I'll continue and build this into a complete 10,000-word speech on the Mercedes-Benz G-Class for your YouTube channel. Since it's a very long script, I'll keep it flowing without headings, exactly as you requested. This next part will expand on performance details, luxury features, iconic ownerships, market influence, and the EV future until we reach the full length. The G-Class is one of those rare vehicles that has managed to defy time and trends. From the moment it was introduced, it was clear that it would be something special, but very few could have predicted that a rugged military utility vehicle would transform into one of the most prestigious luxury SUVs in the world. Yet, That transformation has been carefully nurtured by Mercedes-Benz over 4 decades, ensuring that every new generation brings improvements without sacrificing the essence of what makes the G-Wagon unique. When you take a closer look at the technical side of the G-Class, you begin to appreciate why it has earned such a reputation. Unlike most modern SUVs that have adopted a unibody design for efficiency and weight savings, the G-Wagon has stayed true to its body-on-frame construction. This kind of design offers superior strength and durability, particularly in off-road situations where the frame absorbs stresses that would otherwise damage the body. It's the same type of construction you find in serious off-roaders and trucks, and it gives the G-Class its unmatched toughness. Combined with a sophisticated suspension system and those legendary 3 locking differentials, the G-Wagon can handle terrain that would leave many competitors stranded. Locking differentials are a defining feature of the G-Class. They allow power to be distributed evenly to the wheels, ensuring maximum traction even when one or more wheels are off the ground or slipping. The driver can lock the center, rear, and front differentials as needed, a feature that makes the G-Class nearly unstoppable off-road. It's not just marketing, it's engineering that works in real-world conditions. This is why the G-Wagon is trusted in regions with deserts, snow, mountains, and everything in between. Yet what makes the G-Class even more fascinating is how Mercedes-Benz has managed to blend this rugged off-road ability with incredible on-road performance. The AMG models, especially the G63, are prime examples of this dual nature. Under the hood of the modern G63 lies a handcrafted 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine producing around 577 horsepower and over 600 pound-feet of torque. That kind of power in a large SUV is astonishing, and it allows the G-Wagon to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds, numbers that rival sports cars. This is not something you expect from a tall, boxy SUV, but it is exactly what makes the AMG G-Class so desirable. It's proof that you don't have to choose between luxury, performance, and capability, you can have them all in one package. The driving experience of the G-Wagon is unique. From the moment you step inside and close the solid, heavy door with its distinctive clunk, you know you are in something special. The driving position is high and commanding, giving you a sense of control over the road. The visibility is excellent thanks to the upright windows, and every drive feels like an event. Whether you're cruising through city streets, tackling winding mountain roads, or exploring off-road trails, the G-Wagon adapts effortlessly. The steering has improved greatly in modern generations, offering more precision while still keeping that rugged feel. The ride comfort, once considered a weak point due to its utilitarian roots, has been refined with independent suspension in the latest models, striking a balance between toughness and luxury. Step into the cabin of the G-Class and you are greeted by a world of opulence. Mercedes-Benz spares no expense when it comes to materials. Soft touch leather covers the seats, dashboard, and panels, often stitched by hand. Real wood, aluminum, and carbon fiber trims are available, catering to every taste. The seats are not just comfortable, they are adjustable in countless ways, often featuring heating, cooling, and massage functions. The infotainment system integrates seamlessly with modern technology, offering everything from smartphone connectivity to advanced navigation. Ambient lighting allows you to customize the mood of the cabin, turning every drive into a personal experience. Even though it has evolved into a luxury SUV, Mercedes has kept small details that remind you of its rugged past, such as the exposed grab handle on the passenger side and the squared-off dashboard design. The sound system in the G-Wagon is another highlight. Many models feature Burmester surround sound systems, which deliver crystal-clear audio quality. The acoustics of the boxy interior actually enhance the listening experience, making music and vocals sound rich and immersive. This combination of ruggedness and refinement is what creates the magic of the G-Class interior. It is both a luxurious lounge and a command center for adventure. But beyond performance and luxury, the G-Class has achieved something few vehicles ever do: cultural icon status. Owning a G-Wagon is not just about having an SUV, it's about making a statement. In cities like Los Angeles, Miami, London, and Dubai, the G-Wagon is a common sight among the rich and famous. Celebrities such as Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Drake, and countless athletes have all been spotted driving G-Wagons. Its popularity in the entertainment industry has cemented its place in pop culture, and it is often featured in music videos, movies, and social media. Part of this popularity comes from the way the G-Class looks. Its shape is instantly recognizable, and it projects power, authority, and wealth. While some luxury cars try to blend in with sleek designs, the G-Wagon stands out unapologetically. Its boxy silhouette commands attention, and its height gives it road presence like few other vehicles. It doesn't matter if you're driving through a crowded city or parked outside a luxury hotel, the G-Class draws eyes everywhere. Another interesting aspect of the G-Class is how customizable it is. Mercedes offers a wide range of colors, trims, and configurations, but many owners go further with aftermarket modifications. From matte paint finishes to custom wheels, lifted suspensions, and bespoke interiors, the G-Wagon becomes a canvas for personal expression. In markets like the Middle East, especially in Dubai, G-Wagons are often customized in extravagant ways, reflecting the bold personalities of their owners. In the United States and Europe, subtle luxury modifications are more common, but no matter where you are, the G-Wagon is always a reflection of style and individuality. The global demand for the G-Class has remained incredibly strong, even as competition has increased. Brands like Range Rover, Bentley Bentayga, Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and Lamborghini Urus all offer luxury SUVs with impressive capabilities, but none carry the same heritage and authenticity as the G-Wagon. Competitors may be faster or more high-tech, but the G-Class has something they can't replicate: over 40 years of continuous production with a design and philosophy that has stood the test of time. That heritage, combined with constant modernization, makes it a unique offering in the luxury SUV segment. The G-Class also has an emotional appeal that extends beyond wealth and luxury. For many people, it represents resilience, strength, and ambition. It's a vehicle that has evolved from humble, utilitarian beginnings into a global symbol of success, much like many of the people who drive it. This emotional connection is powerful and helps explain why it has remained so desirable for decades. As the automotive world moves toward electrification, many wondered what the future of the G-Wagon would be. Mercedes-Benz has answered that question with the introduction of the all-electric EQG, a concept that brings the G-Class into the new era of mobility. The EQG retains the iconic shape and off-road capabilities but replaces the combustion engine with electric motors. Early previews suggest it will offer instant torque, unmatched off-road precision, and cutting-edge technology,